You are not lonely because you are alone. You are lonely because you see the truth they kill to hide. The silence in a crowded room isn't peace. It is the deafening roar of 1,000 lies being told at once. You see the glitch in the social matrix. While they toast to happiness, you are smelling the rot beneath the floorboards. This is not a gift, and it is certainly not a blessing. It is the most dangerous weapon a human can possess. Differentiated perception. Carl Jung didn't find a disorder in people like you. He found a mirror that the world is too terrified to look into. Society survives on a collective agreement to be blind. You, however, have committed the ultimate sin. You refused to blink. Observe the confident man across the table. His smile is perfect, but his jaw tension reveals a man drowning in self-loathing. Watch the happy couple holding hands. You don't see love. You see the invisible strings of mutual resentment pulling tight. When you try to warn them, they call you negative or toxic. They aren't defending the truth. They are defending their right to be deceived. They hate you because your presence makes their masks feel heavy. A clear eye is a threat to a world built on shadows. You process the unconscious signals they think they've buried. The split-second delay before a lie is born is louder than a scream to you. Only 1% of the population carries this burden. You are the introverted intuitive, the involuntary spy in the house of humanity. Sensitivity is about feeling. Differentiated perception is about clarity. Clarity is far more disruptive to a social lie than any emotion. Every healthy group functions through managed blindness. If everyone spoke the truth, the world would burn by sunset. You are the one who notices what everyone agreed to ignore. Even if you stay silent, your eyes betray the secret you've uncovered. People can feel when they are being seen too clearly. It is a primal discomfort that turns friends into persecutors. This is shadow projection. Since they cannot fix their flaws, they will fix the person who points them out. You are labeled difficult or dramatic to discredit your vision. If you are crazy, then their lies remain safe. Jung identified 4 patterns of this curse. Which one are you currently bleeding from? First, the feeling perceiver, the emotional sponge. You don't just see the anger in the room. You feel it vibrating in your own ribs. You walk into a meeting fine and leave feeling devastated. You are suffering from emotional contamination and you don't even know it. Second, the thinking perceiver, the master of patterns. You know a relationship will fail 5 minutes after meeting the couple. You see the composite picture of a disaster before it happens. Because you cannot explain your math, they call your conclusions luck. Third, the physical perceiver. Your body is a biological lie detector that never shuts off. Your skin crawls when a predator enters the room. You have gut feelings that are actually sophisticated data processing. Fourth, the existential perceiver. You see the ultimate futility in the games people play for status. While they argue over titles, you are watching the clock of mortality. This makes you the most alien of all. But here is the twist you didn't see coming. Your gift is actually your greatest delusion. You think you are observing the world objectively. In reality, you are only seeing the parts of the world that match your own internal darkness. The rot you smell in others, it is a scent you carried into the room yourself. You are a differentiated perceiver because you had to be to survive. You learned to read the shadows because the light was never safe for you. Hypervigilance is not intuition. It is the scar tissue of a trauma you've forgotten. You aren't a prophet. You are a survivor who can't stop scanning for threats. True power is not in seeing what is wrong. True power is in seeing it and choosing to love the ruin anyway. Most people like you die bitter and alone. They become the very monsters they spent their lives identifying. You use your insight as a shield to keep people away. You'd rather be right and lonely than wrong and connected. Stop looking at their masks and start looking at your own. Why do you need them to be lying so badly? Is it because if they are honest, you have no excuse for your own isolation? The ego is the most skilled manipulator you will ever meet. You are addicted to the truth because it makes you feel superior. Superiority is the consolation prize for those who cannot find intimacy. Jung said the work is to become equal to what you carry. You are currently a child holding a loaded gun. Lower your frequency. Stop trying to fix a world that is designed to be broken. The people around you are doing their best with the lies they have. Your clarity is a luxury they cannot afford. If you keep showing them the mirror, don't be surprised when they break it. A wise man knows when to play the fool. The highest form of intelligence is being able to see the lie and still play the game. That is where true freedom lies. You aren't a victim of your perception. You are the architect of your own exile. Learn to shut the third eye when you're at the dinner table. Some truths are meant to stay buried until the grave. Humanity is a tragedy, not a math problem to be solved. Treat their shadows with the same mercy you wish for your own. If you can do this, the loneliness will dissolve. If not, the silence will eventually consume you. The world doesn't need more critics. It needs people who can see the rot and still plant flowers. Your journey starts when you stop looking out and start looking in. The most dangerous truth is the one you tell yourself. You are standing at the edge of the abyss. Don't fall in love with the view. It doesn't love you back. Accept that you are part of the darkness you despise. Only then can you truly step into the light. Your vision is a tool for transformation, not for judgment. Use it to build, or it will surely destroy you. They are not your enemies. They are your mirrors. Every lie you see in them is a secret you keep from yourself. Stop being the judge and start being the alchemist. Turn your leaden insights into the gold of compassion. The path is narrow and the air is thin. Few have the stomach for the reality you inhabit. But you are here, and you are listening. That means there is still hope for your soul. Don't seek validation from those who cannot see. Your worth is not determined by their blindness. Master the art of the invisible mask. Blend in, but never forget who you are underneath. Darkness is not evil. It is simply unlit potential. Bring the light of awareness to your own darkest corners. The crowd is a beast that fears the truth. Don't poke the beast unless you're ready to be devoured. Your isolation is a choice disguised as a destiny. Break the cycle before the cycle breaks you. See the pain behind the predator's eyes. It doesn't make them safe, but it makes them human. Wisdom is knowing when to speak and when to watch the fire. Silence is your greatest ally and your worst enemy. The labyrinth of the mind has no easy exit. Every turn reveals a new layer of the shadow. But you were born for this walk. Don't falter now that the truth is getting heavy. Integrate your darkness, or it will act out through you. A repressed seer becomes a cruel manipulator. You are not a mistake of nature. You are an evolution of perception that hasn't found its home yet. Forgive them, for they truly know not what they do. Their ignorance is their only protection from the void. You, on the other hand, have no such shield. You must learn to live in the open air of reality. The weight of the world is not yours to carry. Drop the burden and just observe the dance. Every social interaction is a ritual of mutual deception. Play your part with grace and a hidden smile. Your insight is a flame. It can warm or it can burn. Be careful which way you point the heat. The loneliest place is the one where you are the only one awake. But the dawn is coming for those who wait. Stop looking for a tribe. Look for a purpose. A mission will sustain you where people cannot. The truth is a bitter pill, but it cures the soul. Swallow it whole and let the healing begin. You are the watchman of the collective unconscious. It is a thankless job, but someone must do it. Do not let your clarity turn into cynicism. Cynicism is just another mask for a broken heart. Keep your heart soft while your eyes stay sharp. That is the ultimate challenge of the seeker. The world is a stage, and you are the only one in the audience. Enjoy the show for what it is. Truth is not a destination. It is a way of walking. Keep moving, even when the path disappears. Your eyes are open. There is no going back to sleep. Embrace the insomnia of the awakened mind. The shadows are long, but the light is pure. Find the stillness at the center of the storm. You are more than your observations. You are the space in which the observations happen. Release the need to be understood. Mastery is found in being perfectly misunderstood by the world. The game of life is rigged, but it's the only game in town. Play it like you have nothing to lose. Your curse is the key to a door they don't even see. Turn the key and walk through the threshold. Be the ghost in the machine. Influence the world without ever being caught by it. The truth will set you free, but first, it will make you miserable. You are currently in the misery phase. Hold on tight. The transformation is almost complete. The butterfly doesn't remember being a worm. You are the architect of a new way of being. Build a foundation on reality, not on fantasy. The lies are crumbling. Can you hear the sound? It is the most beautiful music in the universe. Stay focused. The final revelation is just around the corner. You are not alone in the dark. There are others like you, watching from the wings. We see you. We know what you carry. The time for hiding is over. The time for being is now. Take a breath. Feel the power of your own perception. You are the master of the shadow. You are the light in the void. Go forth and see the world for what it truly is, a masterpiece of beautiful, broken lies. If this truth resonates with your soul, then you are ready. The descent is over. The ascent begins. Subscribe to join the 1% who dare to see. Share this with one person who is still asleep.